There we go. Welcome to the live stream. Yet again, I have actually done the announcement before the stream starts. I'm still kind of coming to terms with the way YouTube does streaming now. And it's kind of a bummer because I thought the last intro was really good. And now we're just going to have to power through without it. I'll cry about it later. Anyway, this is the 2019 Liars Hall. Those of you who have watched this station regularly over the last couple years, see, this would have been cut out if this wasn't live. Anyway, have probably heard of the Liars Hall before, but those of you who are new, basically the idea here is, hey, how's it going, Wicked? I see. It's my makeup work. That's why. Anyway, those of you who have regularly watched the station know that every year I do a last haul before Christmas, and every year it's a blatant lie because I always do another haul like right after it, like literally days after it, and this year's no exception. So we're going to go right ahead and break into the Liars Hall. It's special. This is a Christmas tradition around here. So, buckle up, folks. You're in for a ride. It's not a long ride either. It's only going to be about 10 minutes tops. So it'll be 20 minutes because it's all lies, really, as you go on. But we're going to start out with, something not so old. We're going to start right in the middle here. And we're going to start with the Namco Museum. And sorry about the lighting again. There's going to be a lot of stuff in here I normally would have edited. So, yeah. And also, I'm going to read mid-sentence and then lose where I'm at. That's totally going to happen. Hey, Wicked, yeah, everything's great. Doing good. Just heading into the holiday season. Hey, Valentine's. Anyway, first one, PSP, Greatest Hits. It's the Namco Museum Battle Collection, and the reason why I wanted this is within a week, I'm going to have the ability to record directly off my PSP, via an HDMI cable, and there is a version of Dig Dug on here. Hey, this is nice because I messed this up on the offline version, and now I can do it right, and I'm not going to do it again. I'm not going to make the mistake again. But anyway, there's a version of Dig Dug on here, and it is called The Arrangement, and it's like a modernized Dig Dug that I haven't seen anywhere else, so I'm pretty excited to play that on the air. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to record it. It's going to be an episode. Just the Dig Dug, not the whole museum, just that version of Dig Dug, because I've always wanted to play it. And if I see any other exciting arrangements going on, I will definitely play it. And I'm sorry the ring light's in there. Again, stuff that would be edited out, generally. Sometimes. Not always. It's hard to do the pregnant pause live. It doesn't work that way, does it? Yeah, well. Let's look at... something for the Switch. Let's do the Switch. So this is not really retro, right? I mean, it's kind of retro, but it's retro styled, and this is Contra Rogue Core. And is it Corpse or Core? Corpse? Core, whatever. Anyway, the other thing I got to deal with too is we're a little bit out of sync. I'm in the future right now as I'm talking to you, so, like 2 or 3 seconds in the future. Anyway, but I can read what you're saying in real time, so it messes me up. You might be talking about something I was doing earlier. Anyway, PSP, yeah, is a great platform. One of my favorites. One of the best handhelds, in my opinion, in history. And that's how I'll keep going back to talking to people about the last thing I did. But anyway, sorry if that makes it hard to follow, but if you watch, they replay the live chat, you can watch that, and it'll help. Anyway, Contra Rogue Corps. I really do like the original Contra series. It was one of the few NES games I've probably played with any regularity anyway, other than maybe Bubble Bobble. And this is a remake. I have heard, I've been holding it up for like a minute now. I have heard that it's not the best, but I often greatly disagree with the reviewers on these types of games. I really like action with no brain at all in it. So this might be my jam, and I'm going to test this one out. I will definitely be doing a video on this one, unboxing and gameplay video. Pretty excited about that, by the way. I want to do PSP games because, again, it's one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Let's do this. I got one N64 game in this haul, and it is, if you're going to get one, though, look at that. Zelda. Ocarina of Time. I always want to call it Macarena of Time, which is, number one, a dated joke. It's a very dated joke. But I feel that you have to say it that way. I'm just saying. Anybody out there remember? See, here we go. I'm just going to segue right out of it. Back in the day... That's nice. Back in the day, they had a Macarena, like, dancing screensaver. It was amazing. It was dancing macaroni, and they sang it macaroni. That was pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Anyway, N64 Zelda. My wife found this one and picked it up. I think it was like $10, so that's really not too bad. My N64 collection is not very big. Did I cover my N64 collection ever? I'll have to take a look. If I did not do my N64 collection yet, I will definitely do it because it's not very large. It's been one of my problems, by the way. That's why I have not done the Atari 2600 collection, is because the 2600 collection, that thing's huge. It'll take a while to do it. But anyway. Yeah. I know about those Chinese packages, huh? Takes forever. All right, next one. This one is Etrian Odyssey for the 3DS, and this is the limited edition or launch edition, and it has bonus items. There will almost certainly be a boxing or unboxing of this one as well. I don't know if I should throw gameplay in or not. I have done 3DS gameplay, but I don't think it ever looks really good. This is an RPG, of course. Kind of a throwback type of RPG. One of those. If you ever done like an Atlas RPG, you know what this is. Hey, wow, that's really. I like that. Huh. So is Pico 8 going well? You know what? I have Pico 8 like right here on my desktop. I can play it at any time. Just saying. Just saying. Did I know about the Pal Kitty Q90? Yeah, somebody mentioned it on the station. I have not seen one yet. Have any of you guys seen it? This is great because I'm going to go on. Because, again, you're like a second behind what I'm saying. But I am kind of curious if anybody's seen the Q90 yet. Any good reviews for it? Is it as powerful as something like, GPD's XD? Great device, by the way. All right, this is another one. Quake 2 for the PlayStation. This is a viewer. This is a viewer's fault. To put it bluntly, a viewer commented, "Hey, I think it was on the RG350 video. How's it run Quake 2 on the PlayStation since it runs the native version so well?" So I said, I forgot that Quake 2 was ever released on it. I don't even know if I did know at any time that it was released on the PlayStation. I knew Quake was, but I didn't know Quake 2 was. So that's kind of interesting. I've got like cat fur on my nose. This is it. By the way, if you've seen my cats, those are the last two cats I'll ever own. Allergies are killing me. That's another one of the many things that happens when you get older. Is everything starts falling apart on you, and you go to the doctor, and you go like, hey, this, I got like this mole or something, and the doctor just kind of goes, yeah, Yeah, you're getting older, and you just kind of you know, they just kind of blow everything off. You can come in there like your eyeball is. My eyeball came out, and they were like, "Hey, you're getting older. You know, your eyeballs do come out like that. It's kind of terrible." Anyway, the other thing is you know you forget where you're at all the time. Like memory starts going pretty bad. But anyway, what I'm saying, rounding that back into my last comment, is that I don't think I actually at any point knew that Quake 2 had come out on the PlayStation 1. So now I am almost certainly going to play it on my PS1 because it's a great game. I like it. I didn't like it when it was first released, by the way. It was not one of my favorite games. I bought it, like, I was so excited when it came out, and I think I played through the first level and then just kind of quit. It was on the PC, though, and I had probably some performance issues. Not my own. All right, let's go on. Next, we have... Oh, this is interesting. All right, so I got in a bunch of Vita games. Well, 3 that I had ordered like a month ago. So this first one is Mercenary Kings. And I think I played this as an indie game on the PC. I think I might have... You know what? Hold on a second. Let's I gotta get this out of here. Wait, and move this over. Wait. And then I can switch over to... hopefully this will work. All right, we're gonna see if this works. All right, there we go. We can search. Do I have Mercenary Kings? Am I searching everything? Am I No. By the way, who loves this new interface? Not this guy. I don't much care for the changes. This really went off on a rail. But it was a long day at work. No, I do have... See? Search doesn't work. All right. So I do have this game. How much have I played? I've played 34 minutes of this game. Can't remember playing it at all. Just saying. Great. But I seemed really excited about it. Look now. Oh! That's scary, isn't it? Alright, let's switch back to... that was terrifying. We might have ripped a hole. That's how black holes get started. I just want one... good handheld that can do flawless PSX emulation for $50 or less. Yeah, it was a weird effect. I mean, you can get close. Oh, the Christmas wallpaper? Yeah, I like that one too. I'm a big Christmas fan. But back to... Wait. I can't see myself. There we go. All right, back to it. Mercenary Kings, which apparently I do own on the PC. This is a pattern of mine. I buy it on 2 or 3 different platforms. Reloaded edition for the Vita. And I really like that they're still releasing stuff like this for the Vita. I think that's really cool. I think the Vita was a great and much underrated handheld. So this took forever to come in. And I grabbed it, I think, right before the Black Friday stuff started. I believe that's true. To the best of my memory. My memory could not hold up in court, folks. Just saying. Not going to happen. Good luck with that one. Couple more things left. We still got more. A little bit more. And this is Reverie Limited Edition, which I think I kind of bought like on a lark. It's just kind of... Somebody mentioned it. Oh, you know who mentioned it? Have you guys ever heard of PS Vita at 2 a.m.? Have you heard of that guy? He's a guy who does, like, Vita stuff, which kind of makes sense because he's called PS Vita at 2 a.m. But, hey, Brian, how's it going? I like that they're throwing out the PSP does a great job. That is true. It does do a great job. Years ago, I used to I used to hack them, but not anymore as I get older. All right, where was I? What I was talking about Vita. I talked about PS Vita at 2 a.m. who you should check out. Good YouTuber. He still covers all new releases on the PS Vita. Great. You're sub to him? Cool. Yeah, nice guy too. We've got Reverie Limited Edition. This system is probably the system I'm gonna be playing most when I retire. I think this is gonna be the one. I'm gonna just sit there and play through all my Vita games. I'm gonna get rid of most other stuff other than my handhelds, and then just play Vita games. Probably go into a home. I'll probably be in a home next year. To be honest, the way I'm heading. Yeah. Good stuff. How about one more Vita game? One more? One more Vita game. Let's throw in another Vita game. All right. This one, I'm kind of embarrassed about this one. Yeah. All right. We're going to just throw it out there. I'm going to throw it out there. Bullet Girls Fantasia. This is also a, I think this is a PS Vita at 2 a.m. Recommendation. And it is a shooter. And this is... See, if I say anything about this not being my general style of game, yeah, it just doesn't sound right when you say that. All right, so I'm just going to mention that there are underwear power-ups in this game. But I hear it's a really good shooter, so I'm going to try it out. And I can't live stream this because I don't think it's rated in a way that'll live stream it. That's why I've never done the sequel to the PC Engine here. Because none of the game, there's not one game on that system that I could actually live stream. It's like we did it on, if you watch Guys, Games, and Beer, we actually did show like a couple minutes of that game system when we first got it. And no, like with it, we had to snap it off like right away. It was messed up. Anyway, yeah, that's it. You got it. Is there room for unique handhelds in the world? Yeah, I think there is room for everything. I mean, I think that the Chinese handheld market is largely proven that you don't have to be number one to do okay and make money. There's plenty. GPD. It's not really a household name, but they're doing really well, and they don't make handhelds that everybody knows about, but still they're making money. There's kind of an obsession, especially here. I'm based out of the U.S., and there's this obsession with game systems not having made it unless they are like the top 3 or number 1, and that obsession's kind of crazy because you can have a successful business without being number 1 in your business. You can just make a niche market and feed out to it. I have this problem with the the Atari's concept since the beginning. If they're not seeking to take over the market, they actually release a product, yeah, they could probably succeed. You don't have to be number 1, 2, or 3 to be successful. You just have to pull a profit, and that, or enough profit to survive, and that's all you really need. There's an obsession with like being number 1, and it's not really a thing. There's plenty of Chinese companies that do great with their little handhelds, and plenty of European ones. In fact, I got one coming up. Let's smash that. I gotta start doing that in my videos, like live things. I want everybody to smash down on that like button right now. Smash it. Crush it. I'm gonna look you in the eye while you do it. Anyway, I like the live streams. Can you tell? I like doing this. It's kind of a kick for me. That is the best comment. I'm guessing you're from Wisconsin. You sound just like my mom. Yep, I am from Wisconsin. I'm a Wisconsineer. It's another thing I'm pushing for, by the way. I don't think that people from Wisconsin should be called. I don't think people from Wisconsin should be called Wisconsinites. That sounds like termites, parasites. That's not good, right? But Wisconsineer, huh? Beer. Just saying. That's big stuff right there. Big stuff. There's people who can identify like what city I'm in by my accent, by the way. Although I slow it down a little bit for video. Because I am a fast talker. Okay, I've got something in a container. And it's going to be a repeat. I'm pretty sure. Wait. Here, we'll do an ASMR thing. Wisconsinese. There we go. Oh, yeah. It's upside down. It's another copy of Pikmin 3. A while ago, I mentioned that I had ordered Pikmin 3 off of eBay and then found it in a thrift shop. Or no, I think I found it at GameStop for like $5 cheaper. But I sell on eBay as well. And what I really hate is when people decide, like, after they've won that they don't want the item. So I just went ahead and bought it. Wisconsinian. Like the Smithsonian. Just saying. Pikmin 3. Pretty good. My Wii U collection has come a long way. A long way. It's getting better all the time. I got more. I'm running out of stuff, though. I think there's 2 things left after this. And this is... I think somebody in one of the... I think this one came from one of the news groups that I listen to and never comment in. But anyway, somebody was asking about a case for the RG350, and here is a case for the RG350. Later on, I'll probably throw down a link for it, as I generally do. And it's got a little handle. It's got a couple compartments. I have not used it yet. But I have noticed that one of the things that happens when I'm throwing the RG350 in a pocket, because it doesn't have enough room. I mean, my pockets in my jacket are up here, so I'm just like reaching for it. But anyway, the controls tend to get a little bit, skewed when I put them in there. They work okay, but I'm a little worried that over time that's going to cause a problem. So I did buy this case, and it is hard. It's not like super hard. You can push it in, but it's got enough to keep it protected. Dr. Bob, will Dr. Bob be coming back? Almost certainly. I came really close at MGC last year. We were thinking of doing like a Dr. Bob live thing, but we have so much stuff going on, at MGC, and it's getting harder and harder because we're getting older, and it's just getting harder and harder to add more stuff to the show, and we start bringing in more and more things. So, and then they give us more room, and it's like, well, we got to fill that now too. The surgeries were necessary. Have you seen my soldering work? I should probably do like a video on my horrible soldering jobs. Let me tell you, that's a sight to see. I've had some good ones. The Retro Mini 2 for Christmas. It looks pretty good, doesn't it? Hey, Brian, I would be totally remiss if I did not mention that the Scum VM is available on the RG350. In fact, wait a minute. Jerison would just be totally upset if I didn't mention that when you mentioned that. So there's definitely the Scum VM, and I hear it works excellently. I think he's been working on that one. So check that one out. Scum VM. And then, just play Day of the Tentacle. like all day long, because that is like the best point and click adventure ever, in my opinion. There's Space Quest 2, that was pretty good. Alright, there's been a number of really good ones. Number of them. Alright, next, I have not opened this yet. Just, that makes it less of a liar's haul, less of a fake haul. I don't like doing hauls when I've already opened stuff. But there is the Steam controller. Of course, I had to get it. It was like $6 and it was like $5 shipping. So, or the other way around. And there it is, the Steam controller. I'm definitely going to test this out in a video. But we shall see how it goes. I'm a big Steam fan, and I didn't mind the idea of Steam machines, so I thought this was kind of a good idea. Also, Matt from the Guys, Games, and Beer podcast. You don't see him a lot these days, but if you look earlier on this year, you'll see him. He is a fanatic about this controller. He really feels like this is a great controller. He would bring it in on gaming nights all the time and just talk about how wonderful it is. So, yeah, all these, yeah, they exist. I wonder if they're sold out. Oh, wait. You know what? We've got Steam here. We've got Steam right here. All right, and I have 2 screens. I need 3. All right, let's, we can do this. There we go. Let's go to the store, and then let's go over to, I think it's scene 2. There we go. And there. Okay, we can look. What's it called? Steam controller? There's a Steam controller. Let's see if we can still get it. And on wish list, I bought it, so I can take it off of there. Yep. Is there like no price on this because it's not there? Is that, and what's up with that? Interesting. I do not see a price on it. I will tell you a story though. I had ordered the Steam controller with that streaming box of theirs last year during their Christmas sale, and it never showed up. And come to find out, the post office had sent it back because my road was under construction. It just kind of disappeared. Hey, this Slipstream game looks pretty interesting. Interesting. Look at that. Add that to the wish list. I like me some old games. That does look good, doesn't it? How's the hunt for the NVIDIA Shield Portable? Came close to grabbing one and didn't yet. I think someday it's going to happen. That I'll have to switch back to it just because I liked it so much. But I do have like some misgivings about it because the version of Android it runs is old. I mean, it runs like Android 6, doesn't it? Or 5? It's like really old. I mean, really an old version of Android. Yeah, there'll definitely be more X18. Absolutely. Unquestionably, there will be more X18 gameplay. So now I'm looking up the version of Android. This would make for some exciting video footage right here. Let's see. NVIDIA Shield. Shield Portable. I like this clicking. That'd be another ASMR thing, by the way. Specs. And let's see. It's thanks, guys. This isn't right. I'm looking at the. That's weird. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh no. It's Android 4.2.1. It's running, which kind of makes me worried. I mean, are they even supporting 4.2.1 anymore? It seems really like an old version. Considering, right? Let's see. Again, I'm a little bit behind. Every key is might for your earplug. I like that idea. Totally should do that. That should be like the thing. All right. Do I got one more thing? I do. I have something exciting, too. It's good. And I'm stalling for time because I put it aside somewhere. This desk is a mess. During hauls, especially haul videos, it's like really bad. Oh, there we go. Okay. It is right next to me. How could I possibly see it? It was sitting right next to me. You can update, but I'm not sure how far you can update that thing, you know? Okay, but this is back onto an old conversation, or back onto the earlier conversation. You were able to upgrade like one version with the NVIDIA Shield, but as I recall, it was, you know, it was capped, which a lot of the devices are. They just don't, you know, go up any higher, and then you're kind of hosed. I mean, it's not necessarily always bad. It's just that sometimes a newer game won't allow it. And that's one of the hard things gaming with Android. It's just part of the pitfalls of doing that. That's life, right? Just life. All right, so here we go. This is the last item. And I'm looking at the wrong screen, so I'm looking at me from like 5 minutes ago or a minute ago or whatever. All right, here we go. It is the Game Bueno. That's awesome stuff right there. And it is, yeah, Arduino-based game system. It's much like the Ardu Boy, but this has got a color screen, and if you look at the bottom, there's a little, the top, sorry. There's a SD card reader in that so that you can add a whole bunch of games to it. So you can have just scads of games on here at one time, and some of them are pretty good. It's still fairly new in the development cycle. I kind of wish I had like a stand I could just put this on while I was talking to it, because it's kind of hard to hold it up like this. But anyway, it's bouncing too. Anyway, it's got a lot of interesting games. It's still somewhat new, so there's not like an amazing amount of stuff for it. But there is quite a bit of variety already, and I think it's going to be great because it's got a really nice screen. It's pretty well built. By the way, this is real wood on the sides. It's a real wood device. Also, when you're playing games, let's see, all right, I'm going to show you the back now. And I know this doesn't seem like this is the exciting part of the thing. But wait, can I get it to there? I just died. It has colored LED lights on the back, and the games will control the lights. So it's pretty cool. So like when I died, I turned red. But in adventure games, it's nice because you can tell when you're being hit. Pretty cool. I really do like it. This video is coming out Saturday. And I'm going to tell you ahead of time that I mistranslate some French during the video. And behind the scenes, folks, I meant to do it. Yep. Mistranslation's fun. Just saying. This channel deserves way more subs. Yeah, someday. Someday. Who knows? It might. Maybe I'll get better. Get good, son. The only thing to me is it's missing a cartridge slot. Well, yeah, but I mean, it's got SD. I like the Wonder Swan size. Speaking of, I should probably get a Wonder Swan one of these days. Anybody got one? Before I wrap things up, I'm just kind of curious if you guys have one. That would be nice. You know what would be really nice in here? Is if I could just do a poll. Can I do a poll? Not much in the Game Bueno, huh? It's a lot like the Ardu Boy, if you've seen that. And that game system is doing pretty well. So I'm going to guess it's going to do okay. Again, hard to say. Is it because it's French? Are you being rough on the French? It's because it's French, isn't it? No, I'm just messing with you. Seriously, though, it is kind of an interesting game system. I do like it. And I think that's it. I don't have anything new. Nothing. New stuff on the way, though. It will be coming. All right, so what have I got lined up? I, of course, have this guy. This is the Saturday video. On Friday, I've got a Vita game, and I recorded the video for it like forever ago. So, is the speaker good? No. to be fair, it's Gouda. Yeah, nah. Yeah, it's got a very titty type of speaker. I'm not sure if this actually has a dedicated sound chip. Wait, here, I'm gonna try and what the heck? For the sake of doing it, I'm gonna get out of this and exit. Another interesting thing about it, and that's gonna come up in the other video. I can't see myself, so I'm sorry if I'm a little bit off screen, but it has the ability to take screenshots, which is kind of interesting. I think, anyway. I think it's interesting. Anyway, alright, so wait, let me just see if I can find... I hope I don't have sound off. It's a very basic sound. It's like... It reminds me of when I had CGA. There we go. Like a PC without a sound card. Alright, wait. Do I have sound? No. Hold on. Hold on. This is very exciting. Again, there we go. Really good video. This is why I'm not at 100,000 subs. Stuff like this is exactly why. Alright, wait. Do I really not have any sound? This is exactly why. Wait. Did you hear it? You hear it? Alright, so maybe it's a little bit better than like a PC with no sound card. That's not necessarily terrible. Actually, it doesn't sound that bad. Alright. Hear it? Not too bad. It's not going to be winning any awards, but it does light up, which is pretty darn cool, and I do like some of the games on it, so it's going to be fun. Alright. Pico 8. Can it run Pico 8? No. This absolutely will not. The only handheld I have is the Game Gear. Oh, yeah. Wait. Do we decide it's channel or station now? Yeah, it's old school. Kicking it back to when we called it stations. Welcome to Retro Rob. Back then it was gaming videos. Very creative name. Also, the other problem the station has really is a branding problem. And it's that this was originally just like, you know, I was just throwing out a couple personal things on here. And the name, like Retro Rob with a 0 in it, is like an impossible search. It's like really, you really have to know how to spell it. And if you look at my logo, there's no slash through it, so you don't necessarily know that it's /0, you know, 0 Rob. So that's a problem too. And all the seeding of Retro Rob without a 0 is not going to help it. Sad to say. Welcome to Station Talk, or wait, Channel Talk with Rob. Well, that mug is great. Yeah, you're talking about this one, right? Because that mug's awesome. I don't know about this one, but I like this mug. I'm very happy with the way that one turned out. I might have them at MGC. I don't know. I might give away a couple. I'll throw some out maybe. Hey, you can LED light a Game Gear, by the way. It can absolutely happen. You can do that, and it will get twice the battery life. So that's like what? That's like 2 hours, right? Not so great. All right. I am going to wrap it up for the evening. I want to thank you guys all very much for taking the time to visit the station. I will definitely be doing a couple more live ones in the near future. Sunday, I'm going to try to do a live stream. And during the Christmas season, on and off, I'll be doing them. Also, if you're a Guys, Games, and Beer fan and notice that we didn't do a live stream on Tuesday, we did post on Tuesday, but we didn't do a live stream. There will, of course, be Brown Liquor Christmas on Friday evening, which will be crazy. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be a great time. All right. Thanks all very much. Do not forget, if you're watching this after, please, thumbs up. And there was something else you're supposed to do. Oh, yeah, there's that bell thing. And subscribe for more. Bye. Oh, I totally should do a shopping network. You guys are genius. I like that idea.